If your campaign page has a navigation menu, well, it's not a landing page. And that one mistake is probably why your paid traffic is not converting the way it should. A landing page is a standalone, single-purpose web page. Visitors arrive after clicking an ad or an email link or a campaign URL. It has one message, one call to action, and no navigation menu. Your homepage is built to serve many visitors with many different intentions. Navigation, multiple links, several possible next steps, and that's appropriate for a homepage. But it's the wrong structure for a campaign landing page. A landing page serves exactly one visitor intent. If your ad promised a free demo, the landing page is about the free demo, nothing else. No blog links, no footer nav, no secondary offers. One page, one action. So if a landing page is not just a website page with a form on it, what is the structural principle that makes it work? The effectiveness of a landing page comes from what you deliberately remove, and not necessarily what you add. Every extra element is a decision you are asking the visitor to make instead of the one you actually want them to make. A navigation menu, for example, gives them, say, 8 ways to leave. A secondary CTA splits their attention. An unnecessary form field adds friction before they've committed. You have paid to get someone to click. They arrive already interested. Your only job at that point is to not get in their way. This is why a stripped back page often outperforms a polished, content-rich one. The structure is doing the work, but that simplicity only holds if you avoid the 3 most common mistakes that quietly undo it. First is that navigation menu. Adding your site header to a landing page turns it back into a website page. You're handing the visitor a map out of the conversation journey before they've even taken a single step. Remove it entirely. Second, multiple calls to action. If your page asks visitors to book a demo, download a guide, and then follow me on LinkedIn, you've created a decision problem. When people face too many choices, they often make none. One page, one CTA, one outcome. And the third is a message mismatch. If, for example, your ad says, "Get 30 days free," and your landing page opens with a generic product overview, you've broken the visitor's expectation the moment they arrive. The messaging on the page must mirror the location where they came from and what drove their click. Consistent language, consistent offer, consistent tone. That alignment is what builds enough trust to convert. Get these 3 right and the structure is sound. But the structure alone is not going to save a weak campaign. A landing page is not a replacement for your website. It's a focused tool for a specific campaign goal. Good structure can't rescue a weak offer or a poorly targeted traffic. If the product is not compelling or you're reaching the wrong audience, well, a clean layout's not going to fix that. The page removes structural friction. It does not create demand that isn't there. So here's a practical rule. Whenever you run paid or campaign-driven traffic, send visitors to a dedicated landing page for that campaign, not your homepage. One CTA, no navigation, and messaging that mirrors the ad. If it has more than that, it's a website page, and every extra element is friction you're paying real money for. If that was of value, subscribe to the channel for one real business question answered every video. For the same clarity in writing, the website and newsletter is 5minutebusiness.com.